I'm Brian Parsons. 9 high school teams from our viewing area were playing for state championships in baseball, softball, and soccer, and we start with baseball in Group 5A. Nansemond River out of Suffolk had never won a state championship in baseball. The Warriors played for the title 20 years ago but lost. Nathan Epstein has the game recap from Fairfax of the Warriors game against Mountain View.
Well, it was a hot and brutally humid day here in Fairfax, Virginia, but sweat is a price you got to pay if you want to win a state championship. And on this field right behind me, that is exactly what Nansemond River High School went after, facing Mountain View for the 5A state crown. Warriors in black also chasing history, trying to become the first team ever to bring a baseball title back to the city of Suffolk. Top of the 5th, game tied at 2. 2 men down for the Warriors. Matt Holt, the soft grounder, the pitcher can't corral. Johnny Mayer scores. Nansemond River leads 3-2. Bottom of the 5th, Gage Williams 1 strike away from ending the inning. That's an RBI single, and it sends home the tying run. Game knotted at 3. Here we go to the final 2 innings. Bottom 6. This is what state title dreams are made of. Chris Henderson, deep shot to right, all the way to the wall for an RBI double. Nick Lees home to make it 4-3. And the Warriors, you know they love to run. Same inning. Bad throw from the catcher, and Henderson takes advantage, heads home to make it 5-3, and that is your final. Let the celebration begin. Nansemond River, the 5A state champions, the first team ever to bring a baseball title back to the city of Suffolk.
I don't know what to say. It's kind of indescribable. This is what I wanted my whole high school career. I came my junior year to play public school sports. I was homeschooled. Got to come together with my boys. We got a state championship win. And we came together as a team. Did it when it counts.
We won it. That's all we wanted. And I can. Oh my! I'm just so happy right now. I'm sorry, but like I just love all my boys like Dion, Andrew, Lee. We just came together when we needed to come together. Shout out Chris Henderson for coming that clutch double. You know what I'm saying? But we did it.
Coming into this game, we wanted to make history, not only for our school, but for the city of Suffolk. So being the first this is something we can tell our kids.
This is what we work for. I mean, it's awesome. It's the first time we've been able to end the season with a win, and it feels great. It makes us want to keep going.
And keep in mind, the Warriors were playing in the state championship game instead of attending graduation, but they had a way to fix that. A state title trophy and a cap toss to cap the perfect weekend. In Fairfax, Nathan Epstein for the Sport Track.
In the 1A Baseball State Championship, Windsor comes up 1 run short in its bid for a title. The Dukes lose to Rappahannock 8-7. 3A Softball State title game, War Hill from Williamsburg against the 2-time state champs, the Brookville Bees. War Hill on the board first. Runners on the corners. Keely Richard with the squeeze bunt. Olivia Schultz scores. 1-0 War Hill. And the next batter, Michaela Fannin. She lays down the squeeze, and Kieran McClure just beats the tag at the plate. 2-0 War Hill, and that is how it ended. The 3A state softball title comes to Williamsburg as War Hill captures its first state softball crown. 5A softball, Hickory from Chesapeake won the state title in 2008, going for number 2 against Atlee. Hickory wearing the all-black uniforms, and the Hawks ran into a buzzsaw today. Atlee's Casey Barrett with the home run. Atlee on the board early and often, on way to a 5-0 win over Hickory. Back-to-back titles for Atlee. The Hawks settle for state runners-up. 1A softball state title game, Matthews falls to Perry McClure 8-0. 6A boys soccer championship, First Colonial against Washington Lee and White, and check out the moves by Lucas Mendez. He's pretty good. In fact, he's the National Gatorade Player of the Year. Feeds Andrew Kamen for the score. This was FC's first trip to the state title game, and the Patriots come up short in their bid. The 6A boys soccer title goes to Washington Lee. In the boys soccer 2A title game, Bruton loses to George Mason 6-1. Northampton loses to Riverheads 6-1 in the 1A. 6A girls soccer state title, Battlefield against Cox, a rematch of last year's title game, Cox wearing green. And once again, it was Battlefield that comes out on top. Cox's bid for its first state girls soccer title comes up short. Battlefield wins it 4-0. So, the state semifinals began with 19 area teams yesterday. 9 of those teams advanced into today's title games, and only 2 area teams won state championship, Nansemond River in baseball, War Hill in softball, and it goes to show you just how difficult it is to win a state title. So congrats to Nansemond River and War Hill for bringing trophies to Hampton Roads.